What's up guys, Chavi bringing you the long-awaited Q&A video. Usually in my streams you guys are asking me questions and sometimes I can't get to them all. So this is why I wanted to make this video, so you guys can get to know me a little bit better than you already do. So before I jump into it, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for the love that you show on the streams and the videos. You guys kill the like button, you guys share out the streams. That's what allows people to find us, and holy shit, you guys have been killing it because we're sitting at like 22, almost 2,300 subs. So I can't thank you guys enough for that. Cringy, sappy moment aside, let's hop into this Q&A. Mercy asks, here's a question for you. Would you be upset if you got known for your Widow plays instead of Tracer? I'd say you're really good at both characters, but chances are you'll get known for one character over another. Well, to answer your question, yes. It does worry me a little bit. That's something I think about every day. I played PC in the past and it's always been sniper this, sniper that, and Overwatch was one of the first games where I didn't play a sniper, and I feel very naturally tied to Widowmaker as soon as I switch to PC, and it kind of worries me a little bit because Tracer is very high skill cap and I will have to work a little bit harder to play at my normal top 500 level on PC. And in response to that, Oscar said, "Boy, do you not know who I am? I am the naturally gifted aimbot to God. I will be Kephrii status in 2 weeks tops. Mark your calendar, Oscar."
Really, nigga?
Okay, maybe not really. Rube says, why when someone is low you're saying he can die? It's weird. Well, the way that I say it, and the reason why I say it and what I mean, is that that person could die without us losing anything from killing them. If I say, hey, Roadhog can die, that means that he used his hook or he used his heal, he's vulnerable, and we can kill him if everybody focuses him, and we wouldn't lose anything because of it. There's probably 1.5 billion other things to say, but that's just what I say. Furry Popsicle says, hey Chavi, I'm getting the PC this is just way too long. The TLDR version is,
what's the recommended amount of dedicated RAM I should have to a server?
Just fucking with you, Noah. I appreciate you sending in that question. And I don't know, it depends. You know, I'm currently rocking 8 gigs RAM and I might need a little bit more. I'm doing a lot of editing from the PC and things like that and streaming at the same time. So I need a little bit more. You, if you're just playing a game, you might not need as much, so you might be able to get away with 8 gigs of RAM, especially for your first PC. OG Sinatra asks, are you new to PC gaming or have you had experience? Well, I have had PC gaming experience, and it's not just limited to RuneScape, even though RuneScape was technically like one of my first PC games. Played plenty of Call of Duty, played plenty of OS, which is I still play. Played League of Legends a lot as well. I played a lot of different games, a lot of MOBAs, a lot of MMOs, things like that. I was pretty much everywhere when I played in PC, and I have to say that one of my favorite games are real-time strategies like the Total War games, StarCraft, things like that. Huge fan. My buddy Will asks, Chavi, when did you first decide you wanted to stream? Well, I actually started to stream, or I wanted to stream when I hit top 500. The reason for that being is because I played on console at the time, and I still do, but I figured that we just don't get enough credit as console anyways. Nobody was gonna watch a master rank player stream on console. PC might be a different story, but I had the mindset that people weren't gonna want to see what I put out. I wish I didn't have that mindset because I was wrong, especially looking at certain people out there. You don't have to be top 500 for people to give a shit about you, and that's the misconception that I had. My boy Track asked, what is your everyday life like? What do you plan on doing if you ever meet a pro player on PC? Well, in regards to what my everyday life looks like, it's just pretty much working really hard for my goals that I have as far as my career goes, as far as the YouTube channel goes. It's just a lot of working hard and a lot of, just a lot of hard work and not enough sleep. So that's my day. But I've been practicing my reaction to what I would do if I meet a pro player. I actually already have. So for instance, I went to the bathroom and I was looking in the mirror and I just told that sexy motherfucker, you are my favorite and I want to fuck. Okay, next question. So Jebby asks, question, what drew you to Overwatch so much that you wanted to dedicate all the time to be GM on it? Basically, what made you want to main Overwatch as a game? That's a really good question. I bought Overwatch initially not thinking I would like it, so I bought it for Xbox because I didn't really have friends on Xbox, and here we are over a year later and I'm still playing the damn game. It's the most fun I think I've ever had in a video game that doesn't stress me out too much. I used to have fun in Call of Duty, but I probably would have died of a heart attack by now if I would have kept playing. But Overwatch is overall inherently a really good game. Also, you're one of the many people who roasted me for last video for not recording on my iPhone in landscape mode, and I did it in portrait mode, and it had that little black bar there. So, in honor of all of you guys, Jebby actually linked me a video for turning your phone 90 degrees, and I actually decided to learn the song. If you turn your phone 90 degrees. That's all you get for free. So Nathan's pretty much asking here, what do I use to get better at the game? Did I look at pro players? Did I look at just like really good streamers or anything? Or did I just go into private matches to get better? So I actually looked at myself, because I say this in my streams and it's still very true to this day. The most consistent thing in every one of these games is you. You're the only thing that you can change in these games, really, because you get different teammates every single game. So it's okay to make mistakes, because that's what makes us better players, is recognizing those mistakes. And I think that's where a lot of people's faults are. They make mistakes and they continue to make those mistakes without putting the thought into it of, why did I make that mistake? Why was I in this situation? So I think it's very important to make all the mistakes you can and look at yourself and figure out what you could have done differently, so next time you're in that specific situation that may have gotten you killed or lost your team the game, next time you won't be in that situation. Zip says, Bae, that was lit. Please teach me for my vids because I'm a big noob at editing. And a question, why don't you stream with Shadow anymore? Well, I know that Shadow is now back to streaming nowadays, but just to let you know, there was a time where Shadow went a month without internet. So I was not only not able to stream with him, I was not able to actually play with him either. But who knows, we might link up in the future here, maybe start doing some streams again. I don't know, that hasn't been set, so there might be some exciting times in the future. But in the meantime, I wish him all the luck with his streams and his adventure into Twitch as well. Alien asks, do you have any tattoos? If so, what and where? Sorry for two questions. Oh, I might have to address your other question then. But yes, I do in fact have a tattoo. I've been wanting to get another one, but my tattoo would be right here. Look at that sexy ass left pec going on. Got that collarbone action going on. I see you, fam. And before everybody starts quoting Lil Dicky and going, oh, you's a religious bitch? Nah, has somewhat of a skewed meaning. Maybe that's a conversation you and I would be able to have sometime, Alien. I love talking with you, buddy. I actually want to address your next question now. You asked, what is your favorite country you visited and why was it your favorite? So that's actually a really tough question, but if I'm thinking about it, honestly, it's not really a country. I guess it's a British territory if I'm not mistaken. But it's the Cayman Islands. I went there in 6th grade on a cruise. Usually I wouldn't recommend cruises unless you're staying there for several days or anything like that. But I really enjoyed the Cayman Islands. The excursions that we did was fantastic. The people there were beautiful. The place itself was beautiful. I definitely couldn't complain. It was just overall a very educating experience and set the bar pretty high for world travel for me. Hoverboard asks, I'm new to PC as well. What are your numbers to add if you want to play? They are Chavi the Fish 6969.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
No, but seriously, I'm actually waiting on giving out the number until I figure out a couple of things, especially when it comes to sub play days, because those will be coming back, and I want to make sure I have everything in order before I start giving out that number. So please understand, I want to play with every single one of you guys. It's why I wanted to switch to PC in the first place, is so I can reach that larger audience here for people that I wasn't able to play with before. So just give me some time and we'll definitely get a chance to play with each other. And speaking of the PC, Visor Activated asked, how much did the PC cost you? Well, Visor, the PC cost me the whopping price of $0.00 US dollars, just to make sure that the currency transition is the same. But yeah, the guy who built me this PC, you may have seen him in the streams. His name is Ben. And Ben's an awesome guy that stumbled upon my streams, we became good pals, and he saw some promise in the streams. He saw some promise in me and the channel, the future of the channel and everything, and I thank him endlessly for his partnership with me, because he believes in everything that we're doing here. He wants to see this channel grow, he wants to see me grow, and he also wants to grow with us. So guys, definitely, I'll even pop a link in the description there. Show this guy some love, because he's the only reason why I'm on PC and am able to play with you guys. Xerox says, hey Chavi, do you think I'm hot as fuck? Yeah, literally the only reason why you're one of my mods. Charles asks, I'm switching over to PC, me too, in less than a week. Any tips? The biggest tip that I can give, and I can't stress this enough, is please don't get discouraged. You know, as being a high-ranking tracer on console that I was, and just an overall really good player, it's very frustrating to not be as good so fast, because I know what I want to do, but right now my muscle memory and everything, I can't execute things the way I want to. So it's very frustrating, and it can really deter you from wanting to play. But good things take time, so I see myself getting much better already. So guys, for any of you, and this goes for you as well, if you guys are having a hard time switching to PC, or you're worried, because yes, you're going to suck a little bit, guys. I streamed on PC for the first time with you guys, and it was kind of a blow to my ego, because I know that I know how to play this game. I know that I know how to play Tracer, and I feel fucking horrible, because I feel like I'm providing you guys with very subpar gameplay, and I just want you guys to understand that that kind of deterred me, but if I'm gonna get any better, I'm gonna have to take these L's. So that's the most important message I can give you. Rube asks, nationality? Yeah, once I did my face reveal at 2K, a lot of people were curious. They're like, oh, Chavi's black? What is he? Is he Mexican? He looks Mexican. And so, yeah, guys, you wouldn't be too far off. I am black and Puerto Rican. I guess there's not too much of a difference between the two, other than a couple of short boat stops back in the early 1600s. An Overwatch player asks, Q&A question, I guess, what do you think about Reaper mains? Reaper mains are the worst fucking thing. No, seriously, I actually don't have a problem with Reaper mains. I was super excited that he got the workaround that he did, got the buffs and whatnot, because he was just super useless. I still don't like his playstyle, it doesn't match with me, but overall, I'm super happy he's in the game and that he's viable again. Mist asks, so now that you know about your DPI button, how's your aiming now? So for those of you who don't follow me on my social media, Twitter specifically, I mentioned how there was a DPI button on my mouse, and I was so frustrated and wondering why my gameplay was so inconsistent. And then I realized that every time I died, or every time I got bored, or whether there was any sort of downtime, I would press this button on my mouse, but I didn't know what the damn thing did. Plot twist, my stupid ass didn't realize that it was the DPI button, so I would play like a god one moment, and then I would click the button, and all of a sudden my sensitivity would triple, and then I would die again, and my sensitivity would go back to super slow. So I had no idea what was happening, and yeah, it was a facepalm moment for sure. Flame Gaming says, nope. Well, that looks like that's all the questions we have. I appreciate you guys so much for showing so much love. Just want to take some time really quickly to say, holy shit, you guys showed so much support on my initial PC video. and it blew me away. You guys put in all these comments, and I know you guys were so curious to get to know me, right? But no, I appreciate all the support, all the likes that you put on there, all the freaking comments you guys gave. It's freaking insane, and I can't thank you guys enough for this. You guys have been killing it. Literally, most of you guys have been sharing out this streams and sharing out the videos to whatever social media is available, and I was trying to figure out how the hell are people finding me. It's because of you guys. But once again, I wanted to thank you guys so much. Love you guys. You take care, and I'll see you guys on the next video.